everyone, Kim Shannon from Living Vibrantly Coaching here. Would you believe that yesterday I put up my Christmas tree, November 21st. I am a December 1st kind of girl when it comes to all things Christmas. So here I am super early putting this tree up. Now what had happened was that at the end of last holiday season, our current Christmas tree died, and we had fully planned on pulling it out in the summer and maybe taking a look at it to see what had gone wrong and whether we could get it working again. And of course we forgot. So when we had that really nice weather a couple of weeks ago, we pulled the tree out and yeah, the lights aren't working and we don't have any extra lights, and we played around with it and we just couldn't get it to work. So we trotted off yesterday to Canadian Tire and purchased a new tree. And of course, since we had the tree in the house, we might as well put it up. And since we put the tree up, we might as well decorate it. So here I am on November the 21st with a fully decorated Christmas tree. But it got me thinking, what do we, the 2020 is nearly at an end, and for many of us, it's thank goodness. But what do we normally do at the end of the year? We normally set New Year's resolutions. We normally set those resolutions on December the 31st. And honestly, folks, how many of you have set a New Year's resolution that you've never kept? Or maybe you've kept it for a couple of days, or at best you've kept it for a couple of weeks. But I've got to tell you, I don't know too many people that actually have made permanent changes to their lives based on a New Year's resolution. So does that mean that goal setting is useless or redundant and that we shouldn't even bother? Absolutely not. I think goal setting and planning is really important. But I think the challenge we face with New Year's resolutions is that we make these huge, overwhelming goals. I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to run in a marathon. I want to buy a house. And we forget that in order to get to the end goal, we really need to start with small baby steps. So January 1st, when we look at this overwhelming goal in the face, we don't know what to do. We don't know how to take that first step. And so I want to focus right now on how do we make change in our lives incrementally. At some point, I want to talk about goal setting. At some point, I want to talk about planning. But I want you to be in the right mindset to hear that. So before we get there, let's talk about making small changes. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. What I'd like you to do is find an activity that you can do every day that would be 10 minutes or less to do. But the key here is it should be an activity that if you didn't do it, nobody else would ever know. Okay, Kim, what are you talking about? Well, here's an idea. How about if you made your bed every day? Or if you don't own a dishwasher, how about if you wash your dishes every day? What if you read a book or wrote in a journal or meditated for 10 minutes every day? Or what if you even did something really super simple like choosing your clothes for the next day before you went to bed? So the activity that I chose when I first introduced this concept to my clients, I chose to start making my bed every morning. And I hate to tell you that admit that I wasn't making my bed, but I wasn't. But I am now. I make it every morning, and I've done so for the past 3 years. For me, there's a couple of things that I noticed. First of all, I start my day off with a sense of accomplishment. I've already achieved a goal. It took me a minute and a half. And second of all, at the end of the day, when I come home and I've had a bit of a rough day or I'm a little bit stressed, I'm not walking into clutter. I'm walking into peace and calm and a sense of beauty. The point of the exercise is twofold. One, it's to show you that small steps can have huge impact on your life. And second of all, it's about making and keeping a promise to yourself. And isn't that what a New Year's resolution is? It's a promise to ourselves. I think it's time we started to keep those promises to ourselves. I hope you play along with this. I hope that you are game for this. And if you are, comment below with What did you decide to do that was 10 minutes or less? And what impact has it had on your daily routine and on setting really good habits? Until next time, guys.